because I want to bring in Ray Dawn DeShane. She was up near the front of the crowd when Kirk was shot. Ray Dawn, what did you see?
Well, I was just up there. It was second debate. They were talking about guns and the transgender issue that's going on right now. And all of a sudden, we heard just like a pop. Saw Charlie all of a sudden just kind of lean back. I thought he put his hand up, but looking at videos, he didn't. But his eyes went back, his head went back, and I just saw blood. And then I kind of looked back over my shoulder to look up the hill. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, that's a gun, you know, so we're all dropping. So we all get on the ground, and then they're like, okay, well, you guys need to run. And we got up, and by that time, Charlie was already gone. So they took him off, obviously.
Were you able to see them sort of take Charlie out after he had been shot?
No, we were on the ground. We were on the ground. I just saw the blood in his head, you know. I saw the shot, heard it, and then yeah, just dropped to the ground.
And when you turned around, you said you looked up the hill and you saw a gun. What exactly did you see?
No,
Was it a long gun? Oh,
no,
I'm sorry.
I didn't see the gun.
Okay. I misunderstood you. When you turned up, what did you see up the hill?
Just everybody started to drop. Just everybody started to drop down, because there was a lot of people there.
And did it sound like the gunshot had come from behind you?
Yeah, it sounded like it came from behind me. I couldn't be 100% sure. I have some permanent hearing loss.
Yeah.
But that's what it sounded like to me, that it came up from behind me.
What did you think when you saw Charlie get hit? I mean, it's such a terrible thing to have to witness.
It seemed very surreal. Like it wasn't real. I mean, like, you're like watching it from another point of view, that you're not really there.
Were you there as a supporter, somebody that wanted to talk to him, debate him? What brought you to the event?
No, I just wanted to watch. I love Charlie Kirk. I watch a lot of his videos. I don't agree on everything, but there's a lot of points I like. And then I also learn a lot from the more of the liberal left side, because I do like to know their point of view too, because I like to have that open mind. And so I was just kind of there to be able to see it in live and be able to hear, you know, the back and forth.
What was the temperature of the crowd? I mean, were people excited there? We were hearing it was a lot of supporters, mostly supporters.
We were having a lot of fun. Yeah, there was a lot of supporters there. A lot of people wearing the MAGA hats.
Yeah, what kind of security presence did you notice around Charlie? Any at all?
There was no security going in. They didn't even check for look at tickets. He had security team. There was some police officer, but it didn't feel like it was a very large presence.
Yeah, and then after the shot and he goes down, do you hear sirens? Do police say anything? Is there any kind of screaming to get out?
You know, the screaming I heard to get out sounded more like it was from the crowd. And as we were running, because normally how he came down, because they had an area that was blocked off for just basic Charlie and security and that. And so we weren't supposed to be down there, but that's how we all ran out, was through that way. I saw a couple cops with their pistols kind of drawn, but they weren't like pointed at anybody per se. They just kind of had their guns out holding them. And then as I was leaving, there was a lot of police coming into the campus.
You know, some other eyewitnesses we had spoken to said they had noticed the elderly man that was taken into custody that had been apparently arrested for this shooting. Police have confirmed that they have a suspect in custody. Did you notice, I don't know if you've seen the video on social media of the takedown, but had you noticed this man?
I didn't notice him. I was there when it was fairly sparse as far as the crowd, because I got there early, because I wanted to be up front. So by the time I looked around, there was tons of people, and I can't say that I saw him.
And then finally, your friends, did you go solo, or were you there with friends or family?
Solo.
Solo. Did people seem to get out okay? It didn't look like anybody else was hurt in the exit, or because I know there were fears of people getting trampled.
Yeah, it was just one shot.
No, but in the exit, in the running away of the event.
Oh, run out? Nope. I mean, I got stepped on a little bit. I had sandals on, and they fell off, but I was able to grab them and run. It wasn't anything that was dangerous getting out of there. Yeah,
and then again, we know this area, this part of Utah, from what we heard from other eyewitnesses, very friendly to Charlie Kirk and to the MAGA movement, to President Trump. How surprised were you that this happened right in front of your eyes?
I kind of had like I was hoping that there would have been better security, just because you never know, because there are wackadoodles out there, and and who knows where they're coming from. They could be coming in. I mean, just because Utah is usually a safe state doesn't mean that somebody from that's going to just come in, or he may have been from Utah. Who knows? I was just really disappointed in the actual security part of it.
Yeah, no, I hear you on that. In getting out, once you were able to get out of the amphitheater, were you able to get back to your car or get back to however you got there, the bus, whichever way you was? Because we're seeing like sort of a massive perimeter by law enforcement.
Yeah, I got out real just fine. I mean, I parked a little ways away because the parking for non-students was just a little paid parking. And it was just a little bit of a trek, but it wasn't that bad of a deal. But it wasn't right there. So I felt, once I got past a few buildings, I felt fine.
Okay, Ray Don DeShane, we thank you for joining us here in our special coverage as we cover what's happened there. We thank you for watching. And remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.